happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look, everywhere you look. Jibba-jibba-ba-da. Jibba-jibba-ba-da.
All right, good. All right, hello everyone. Welcome to the very first ever Ridgewood High School Band Talent Show. My name is Will Ebbles, and I will be your host for the evening. If you don't know me, I am the assistant marching band director with Ridgewood. I also teach middle school band over in Garfield. And I just want to thank the Band Council for inviting me to host this special evening. First and foremost, I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. And on behalf of the RHS Band family, I just want to extend our well wishes to you and your family during this current pandemic. We have a great show for you tonight, and it's going to an even greater cause. 100% of the money that is raised tonight will be going to the North Jersey Center for Food Action, which we will talk about a little bit more later in the video. But if you want to donate during the video, there is a link in the bottom in the YouTube description, and we would love to get as many donations as possible. Before we get started, I just want to give a special thanks to Kieran Corcoran, Liam Cunningham, Reagan Donnelly, and Emma Matthews for putting this show together tonight. They've done a lot of work, and we really appreciate them. All right. Next, I want to introduce our special panel of guest commentators. First, joining us all the way from Arizona via Zoom, she was a student teacher under Mr. Haas just a couple years ago, former marching band director, and she's a current champion of public education out in Arizona. I want to introduce Miss Kate Tice. Kate, thank you for joining us.
Hey, thanks, Will. I'm really happy to be here and happy to have been invited.
Awesome. Next, we have another former marching band director, former RHS band student, former drum major, current band director over in Carlstadt, New Jersey, Mr. James Gard. James, welcome.
Thank you, Will. Really pleased that we could get this going tonight. So, woo! Let's rock on.
Awesome. All right, so we've got a great slate of videos to show to you, but this is a contest, right? The winner of the talent show will be decided by you, the viewers. We will have a special voting period. The link for that will be on the RHS Band's website, rhsbands.org. And the winner will receive a $75 food voucher to a restaurant of their choosing that advertises with us in the RHS Band Journal. They support us during our season, and now it's time for us to reciprocate and support local businesses.
Easy for you.
All right. Now that is out of the way, let's get to our first video. First up, we have Neil Adhara, a junior trumpet player.
Okay, quick disclaimer. Every beat that you hear is being made by me. So here goes nothing. What'd you think?
All right, and that was Neil Adhara with a original composition. Commentators, what do we think? Why don't we start with you, Kate?
Well, I actually think it's pretty awesome. I was just I was following one of the artists that I like who's really into electronica and making her own music and manipulating, every portion of the sound. So I think I really appreciate what he did there. And she did a similar thing where she got on and did that live on Facebook, but they did it for like an hour. It was long. And so I don't know. I think that's really cool. I wondered if, since it lends itself to like that dance club vibe, I wondered if maybe he had his family, like they turned down the lights and put up strobe lights and stuff, and like,
I was bobbing along for sure. James, what do you think?
I'm just saying the only thing I was missing was a fog machine, man. It would have been totally bad. And it was cool. It was a lot of fun. The thing is that especially now, like you find something that you can do like with your computer that's going to give you some sort of outlet to A, having a good time, and B, give you some artistic, some creative, allow you to use some of your own creative energies. I think it's awesome. Rock on, Neil. Woo!
Yeah, Neil, it reminded me of that meme of when you got people with all their cleaning supplies out and they're doing the little DJ stuff. So that was good. All right, well done, Neil. All
I
right,
wondered
next
what he
up.
was using. Was he using Ableton or was he using something else? Like,
That's a good question. We got to find out what his software is next time.
yeah.
All right, next up, we've got Skylar Clichy, a freshman who plays euphonium. Here we go, Skylar.
Hi, my name is Skylar Clichy. I'm a freshman, and my hidden talent is impersonating those inflatable tube men from car dealerships.
Awesome, Skylar, that was great. I love it. Love the commitment. James, why don't we start with you this time?
Wow. Well, that's the last time I'm running a basics block. You are in charge from now on, Scott. That may have been the best thing that I've seen in the last 7 or 8 weeks.
Yeah, that was great. Kate, what do you think?
I don't think I'm ever going to be able to drive past a used car lot or a tax preparation place without thinking of the video. Really.
Skylar, I particularly love the commitment to the red outfit as well.
Yes. Yes.
And just how you had it side by side. It was perfect. It was great.
No detail left left out there. Very nice.
Mm-hmm. All right. So before we go to our next clip, we have a special video from the Ridgewood High School marching band. All right. Thank you to the marching band. Just a quick reminder, speaking of marching band, our virtual organizational meeting is this Wednesday, May 20th at 7 p.m. We did just have our registration deadline, but if you forgot or are late, we are still accepting registrations. All right. So we will hope to see you on Wednesday, 7 p.m. All right. Next up, we have Jensen Quang, a junior saxophone player and current RHS marching band drum major.
Hello, my name is Jensen Quang. I'm a junior and I'm attempting to spin a maze.
All right. Awesome job, Jensen. James, what do we think?
Always gotta give props to anybody who picks up the mace and actually tries to do something with it.
Mhm.
When I was the drum major of the band, I believe I was allowed to I believe I was allowed to hold it once. And I think there was probably I was probably told that I wasn't allowed to have the tip leave the ground. Like it was like that's it. You hold it like that. That's all you do. So Jensen, rock on,
Also,
dude.
quick history lesson, that mace, we actually won that mace with the Esprit de Corps Award in 2006 when I was a drum major and Mr. James Guard was my band director. So, Kate, what do you think?
I thought it was great. I feel the same way. So second that on James's comments for sure. Like it's definitely a difficult thing to pick up. I also think that for me, on a personal level, it is an indicator that I've been watching. So like everybody binge watches something different in this time, and so there's like this it's like super late like paranormal show, so I kept waiting for like a Bigfoot to like walk across the background, like while it was happening, because it was like a wooded area.
Who knows what happens in Jensen's backyard?
I don't know. I mean, that patio is really far away, so I'm glad he didn't throw it and it ended up someplace.
All right, and we got a quick update on the donation front. We just received a $100 donation. Thank you very much. We are now up to $260. Keep those donations coming, folks. We love it. All right, all going to a good cause, the North Jersey Food Action. All right, next up here, we have Calvin Harper, a sophomore trombone player.
Hello, I'm Calvin Harper, the contraband trombonist from Period 2, and I'm going to show off my hidden talent, which is building in Minecraft. So I'm going to take you on a little tour of a project that I've been working on for several months now, and I hope you enjoy. Alright, so this pretty much concludes the tour of my project, so I hope you liked it. I've been working on this for many hours for the past 9 months or so, on and off. So yeah, that's it.
All right, Calvin, thank you very much. All right, that's some awesome Minecraft skills. Let's go to Kate Tice first. Kate.
Well, I really wanted to hear some commentary. I wanted to know like what rooms I was in. That's obviously a lot of time and work that was put into that. But I wanted a proper tour. I mean, I can hear somebody walking around in it. So, I want to know. I also was really curious as to whether the animals have names.
Mm. Did the animals have names?
Yeah.
Next time. James, what do you think?
I am always impressed when I see that's basically like a whole world that just got put together. Like that's not the kind of thing that just happens in the blink of an eye. So that's a lot of time and a lot of effort that goes into that.
For sure.
So dude, really cool. Like really cool that you're able to get in there and you had that vision in your head and be able to kind of make it all happen. I'm giving you the thumbs up.
Yeah, well done, Calvin. Speaking of Minecraft, you should head over to the RHS Band's Instagram account. Some of the senior boys have been building. They built our marching band show in the high school and they're showing it sometimes on the Instagram account. Also on the RHS Band's Instagram account, we're doing a senior spotlight every day until the end of the school year. You can check out a new senior and see some of their favorite memories and what they're going to be up to next year. RHS Bands on Instagram or Ridgewood High School Bands. Can't remember. We'll post a link to that one. All right, next up, we have Justin Lee, a junior trumpet player. Awesome, Justin. That was great. Why don't we go to Kate?
Well, that was pretty great, actually. Visually interesting. I mean, it would have been more impressive if the dog had been playing an instrument. Like,
But I think the dog gives extra points though.
Yeah. I mean,
it was a very cute dog.
It was a cute dog. He also, could have been in a costume to make it truly box 5, but it's hard to say.
James, what do you think?
Anytime I see a caption that has the word ocarina in it, I'm excited. Sign me the heck up. And I mean, if you're gonna make an ocarina video, you might as well get some harmony, like I mean, come on, you kidding me? That's like
it was very in tune. Also,
that was great, impressive. Justin. We didn't know you had those ocarina skills. Maybe we'll have to think about an ocarina solo for the marching.
Mike, something like that. I mean, there can't be a lot of ocarina in your circuit.
I'm down. Like I'm going over to Finale right now. I'm going to work on an ocarina quartet. This is happening.
Perfect.
Good.
All right, so we've seen some really great talent so far tonight. I want to thank you to everybody who has donated. Our current total right now, I believe, let me double check here. We are at $315. $315. All right, we're doing great. All right, now here to talk a little bit more about the Center for Food Action and where the money will be going is our Talent Show Organizational Committee.
Thank you all for watching our show. 100% of the proceeds raised tonight will be donated to the Center for Food Action, whose mission is to prevent hunger and homelessness and improve the lives of individuals and families living in poverty.
The CFA, founded in 1976, is a nonprofit 501c3 organization, which provides emergency services to residents of northern New Jersey who need it most. Their work becomes even more imperative in times of crisis, much like the one we are facing now.
During the COVID-19 outbreak, they have already provided 8,400 people with food. They even deliver food right to the doorsteps of the elderly, immunocompromised, and those who are unable to leave due to being in self-isolation.
We would love to help this amazing charity and aid our community in any way possible. We thank you for your contributions tonight and for tuning into our show. Will, back to you.
All right, thank you, Emma. Sounds like a really great cause. Also, good news, during that video, we just received another $100 donation. We are now up to $455. Folks, we are so close to 500. I think we can get there. All right, back to the show. Up next, we have Zach McTavish, a senior euphonium player. All right, he's gonna do a high score for us. Let's check it out. Holy smokes, that was something. Kate, what do you think?
Well, I've not seen that game before. It looks very similar to like a combination of Fruit Ninja and Dance Dance Revolution.
Dance Dance Revolution, that's what I was thinking of.
Like they're definitely related to that. I wonder how long it took to get that score.
That's pretty wild. It also kind of reminds me of a little bit of like Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero.
Which also reminds me of the time at band camp where I just beat all of the senior boys on Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force. They couldn't touch me. But Zach, that was awesome. I've seen those commercials for it, for the VR stuff, but that was something else.
Yeah.
Next time you want to have a lightsaber battle, hook me up, all right?
James is ready. All right, next up, we have Akshatha Poli, a freshman French horn player. All right, Akshatha, that was something new, interesting. James, what do you think?
First of all, never, ever, ever pass up an opportunity to play Smoke on the Water on tuned bottles or glasses if it presents itself. Never give that up, okay? And second of all, always, if you want to prove that you're done, you take your drumsticks and you throw them. So, I mean, we're living up, like, you know, if Everest is here, like, we're talking tuned glasses, Smoke on the Water, throw the drumsticks.
And we're talking 2017 marching band Everest, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Kate, what do you think?
I thought that the snare drum was too much. It had to be toned down a little bit, or the snares had to be tightened up. It needed to be a drier sound. And
yes.
The pillow in that bass drum.
This totally reminds me of a percussion judge's tape. You know, the bass drums are too boomy. It's too boomy. What are you doing? It's a bass drum. It's too boomy.
The effect of the general effect is very effective.
But the coordination, that's a bunch of different stuff happening.
That's true. There were a lot of tones going on there at the same time, for sure.
All right, so I've got a donation update. We are now up to $760. $760.
Nice.
I think we got 1,000 in our sites. I don't know about you guys.
Let's do this.
Also, I want to give a quick shout out to Goya Foods. I want to thank Goya Foods for their generous donation covering all of our operating expenses. Right, so the Ridgewood High School Band, we thank you to Goya Foods. Also, on a personal note, I want to thank Goya Foods. I made a delicious white bean salad the other day. Compliments of Goya. All right, next up, we would like to take a few minutes to reminisce about the many great things that have happened this past year in band, specifically our trip to Southern California. All right, please enjoy this video put together by Ms. Jisoo An.
season ended. Soccer season ended.
All right, that sure looked like a fun trip. Just a quick update on where we're at donations wise. We are at $830. $830. All right, we are close to $1,000.
Keep it rolling, people. Keep it rolling.
I think we can get there. All right, and you'll notice.
Let's do it.
I changed into a little Canadian tuxedo here, denim on denim, no big deal. But a little birdie told me if we reach that $1,000 donation, you might hear the Canada story in one of your upcoming band Zoom classes. All right,
Oh
so
my.
let's get that to that $1,000 mark. All right, text your friends, tell them to get on the stream, tell them to donate. And reminder, we're going to be voting. We got a couple more videos left, but we're going to be voting for the winner. All right, winner gets $75 gift certificate, second place $50, and third place $25. I also want to take this time to let everyone know. Hopefully, we're supporting other local businesses that are take out ads in our ad journal. I actually have a 2006, 2007 one right here. Right, just going through some of
very
some
timely.
Of a lot of the businesses, even from back then, are still around in Ridgewood and the surrounding areas. So it would be really great if we could help support all those local businesses right now. All right, let's keep it going. Next up, we have Marcus Ryan, a freshman trumpet player.
My name is Zolo. I am a sophomore, and my talent is shoe tying.
Oops, I skipped one there. That was Jeremy Nuzolo. Sorry about that, Jeremy. That was Jeremy Nuzolo tying his shoes. Kate, what do we think?
So like he's a sophomore. Did he just get this talent? Like how long?
But was that a special shoe tie? I couldn't quite tell. James, what do you think?
Well, yeah. Also, Kate, you don't understand that Jeremy is about 8 feet tall, so that's probably it probably causes lower back pain to even get to the shoelaces. So, yeah. Hey, listen. If you're gonna be on a talent show, go big, right? Go big. I'm tying my shoes. Bam.
There we go.
Just happened.
That was Jeremy tying his shoes. Jeremy, thank you.
Just happened.
Look forward to his junior year.
There we go. All right, moving on. Next up, we have Marcus Ryan, freshman trumpet player.
Hello, my name is Marcus. I'm in 9th grade, and I do magic tricks. So the first trick I'm going to show you uses these 3 half-dollar coins. 1, 2, and 3. So what's just going to happen? As I blow on this hand, 1 coin flies over to the fingertips of this hand, vanishing from over here. Mm-hmm. So you can see, watch, we're going to take 1 coin over here, 2 coins over here, watch this. 1 coin vanishes from over here and reappears over here. 1 coin flew from over here over into that hand. And the same exact thing's going to happen. Watch. Coin vanishes from over here and reappears in this hand. So that's 1, 2, 3 coins. Now what I'm going to do, I could do this a couple of different ways. I mean, I could blow, snap, I could do like magic, dramatic, long wave, anything. But all that matters is that it all gets the same stuff done, and that's making all 3 of those coins vanish into thin air. And for my next trick, I would like to have my mom come over and join me. Hi, Mom. So, I have a deck of cards here, right? Can you just name any card you want from them?
6 of hearts.
6 of hearts. This one right here. So, I want you to watch that 6 of hearts. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to snap my fingers. And just like that, 1 card's going to stand out from all the rest. And you can see that there's 1 red card in this deck. And that card right there is pretty obviously your 6 of hearts. Now watch this. I'm gonna have you pick another card, and we're gonna do this again. Ready? Can you call out stop?
Stop.
Right there? Mm-hmm. 1 card earlier would have been the 4 diamonds, but you got that one right there. Go ahead and take a look. Show the camera. You can show me, it's fine.
2.
2 of diamonds.
2 of diamonds. 2 of diamonds.
Alright, put it back and watch this. Ready? Boom. And you're gonna see that 1 card is now different from all the rest. If you don't see it in the deck, that's fine, because it's actually that card right there. Mom, take a look. Show the camera.
Oh my gosh.
It's Two of diamonds. Now here, take a look at this. I'm gonna finish up just by putting the 2 diamonds back into the deck. Can you hold out your hand? I'm gonna put the deck of cards in your hand. My hand's empty. It goes on top. Put your hand on top of mine. And watch this. No. Alright, check this out. Boom. Do you feel the cards?
Mm-hmm.
Would you know if they were to disappear?
I feel like they did.
Lift your hand. Take a look at this. You're gonna see all the cards do disappear. Every single one except for one card. Mom, take that out. Show the camera. The 2 of diamonds. Thank you very much.
All right, Marcus, with some magic. I dig it. James.
That is, we are on the track here, man. We're on the track. I love the delivery and the the very kind of like cool, nonchalant, like I'm about to do some magic that y'all ain't gonna believe.
I don't know. Did you guys notice the streamers as well in the kitchen?
Very nice. And listen, I mean,
nice touch.
And again, like if you got your mom in the audience, have mom pick a card. Boom. That's what I'm saying.
It was
Hey, what do
obvious.
you think?
It was obviously very impressive. Like very smooth. It just makes me wonder. Like, I don't know. I might hate to be his parent because then like if that happens with other things around the house, like homework or like I don't know, the kitchen sponge or whatever. Like does he make other things disappear around the house? Like if I were the parent, I'd be like, am I losing my mind? What is happening right now?
Hopefully it's just coins and cards.
I hope so too. I mean, where will that end?
Who knows?
It's hard to say.
Well done, Marcus. Great job. That was our first magic show of the night, so great job with that. All right, next up we have Emma Sue, a junior flute player.
My name is Emma. I'm a junior, and I'll be whistling a line from Gabriel's oboe.
Awesome. That was something totally different. Kate, what do you think?
Well, why did she cover her mouth?
I'm
confused.
confused.
Sound thing to maybe
was that supposed to be magic too? Was that also like ooh?
I think it was to get a better sound. I don't know. Into the microphone, maybe.
Well, I'm gonna try that because I'm wearing headsets too. So maybe do I sound better now?
Do I? Can you hear me?
Kate, yes, you sound way better now.
That I can never whistle that high a pitch.
That was some beautiful whistling for sure.
It was a lot. It was some impressive range.
Yeah.
All right, folks. All right, we've got one more act before the end of the night. All right, but make sure you're texting your friends. You got to get everyone on the stream. All right, we're trying to get to that $1,000 donation mark. We're close. All right, I think we can get there. If you want to hear that Canada story in an upcoming band class, we're going to have to get to that $1,000.
Ulcers, here we come. What?
All right. So we've got one more act, the final act. This is the Melodica Doors featuring Rob Gasway, Kyu Hong Kim, John Mondi, and James Cerventi.
You had me at Melodica.
Hello everyone, we are the Melodicadors from Ridgewood High School. Thank you so much for joining our virtual video. We hope you are safe and healthy, and we hope to see you again soon.
All right, that was awesome. The Melodicadors. All right, James, what do you think?
I'm just saying, if we could get the melodica on board with the tuned glasses and get like a serious, like full on smoke on the water going, I mean, I think the Earth could change. Interestingly enough, let me just tell you about the melodica. Let me tell you how easy it is to play a saxophone along with someone who's playing a melodica. One of the bands I play in during that, we do a couple of tunes where he joins in on these sax lines with playing them, and I'm like I don't even, I have to put like a different mouthpiece on to get anywhere close to it. But I love the melodica. So I mean, like, let's
sounds like the Office theme song. Like
Yeah, a
it's
little bit.
Let's keep that going.
And Kay, I don't know if you probably don't know this, but the upper right hand corner player Q is actually going to be playing a melodica solo in our upcoming marching band show, Interstellar.
That's awesome. Yeah, that was really impressive, and I like the coordination of it. You know, like if they all, it makes me wonder if it was did they use an app to synchronize it?
I'm not sure actually.
I'm not sure if you can use an app to synchronize your outfits like that. It's really
Well, I meant the playing, of course.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, I wasn't sure if it was one of those. I saw one of the previous RHS Trump instructors had put up a few videos of her playing, you know, using, I can't remember what the app is, but that allows you to synchronize all the parts, you know. But it was fascinating. But
All right, guys, quick donation update. I think my parents actually just donated, so thank you, Mom and Dad.
Way to go!
The man himself, Mr. Jeff Haas, I guess he really wants to tell the story, you guys, because he just put us over $1,000 his donation. All right. So thank you very much to Mr. Haas. Thank you very much to everybody who has donated. All right. We're not quite over yet.
For the record,
time.
If you guys do hear any Canada stories, I had nothing to do with any of it.
James, you hear it here, folks. James had nothing to do with it.
Don't believe it.
All right. So we're over $1,000. That was our last video. Now we need to get everybody head over to rhsbands.org. rhsbands.org.
.org.
You guys can vote for your 3 winners. Remember, first place gets $75, second place $50, and third place $25 to the restaurant of their choice that advertises in the RHS Band ad journal.
And Will, I would like to say a special thank you, and I understand how much work goes into putting not only every individual video together, but those compilations of like a 7-day trip. Those are a lot of work to put together.
That they are. We gotta shout out the band council again. Kieran Corcoran, Liam Cunningham, Reagan Donnelly, and Emma Matthews. You guys were kind of the brains behind this operation. We've got 5 minutes. I think we're gonna have some while we're voting. I think we're gonna have some special guests join us on the Zoom. We'll wait for them to hop on. Hopefully they'll be on in a second here. But that was unbelievable. We Ridgewood bands have not only musical talent, but some weird talents as well. Kate, what do you think your favorite one of the night was?
Oh, that's hard. I was just gonna say, do we vote as well in this?
You can go to rhsbands.org on your computer if you want.
I'm just telling you that I'm still over the moon about the
Yep, Skylar. The
Skylar was like.
Looks like we have our first special guest, Mr. Haas. Mr. Haas, how are we doing?
Good.
I like your Disney cap.
Nice headgear, Mr. Haas.
Thank you. Well, it does say conductor there. I don't know if you can see that.
There you go.
Oh,
but, yeah. Well, but I'm looking forward to telling that Canada trip story at some point. Yeah, boy, can't wait.
What a long, strange trip it's been.
Mr. Haas, what do you think of all your students and their all these other talents that they have besides their musical ones?
I was to say I was impressed would be what would
yes, it's still on. Yes, the thing is still on.
This thing, it was awesome. I think there's a lot of talent out there, and I got to tell you, not that I want to sway the voting. Well, maybe I shouldn't say who I really enjoyed the most.
We also have our other Ridgewood High School band director on the line, Mr. John Luckenbill. John, how you doing?
Hi, Mr. Luck.
Great. Thanks for having me. Thanks for doing this, James, Kate, and Will. This is awesome. I had a blast watching.
It's been a lot of fun, that's for sure. What's our final donation number at? Do we know? Or what are we currently at?
We're currently at $1,115.
$1,115.
We won't say
all
final
of that
yet.
money.
Well done, people.
North Jersey Center for Food Action. Think about that. What a great donation from this.
Let me put it on yours.
We won't say final yet, but awesome to be over that $1,000 mark. Thank you, everybody.
So this idea came from the band council. Will, is that right?
I believe so. Yes.
Awesome.
Just one of our Zoom band council meetings we had one day. So,
Mr. Luckenbill, why don't you just kind of describe what your guys' online learning has been like the past few weeks here?
Yeah, past I think we just finished week 8. Actually,
yeah, so more than a few.
Yeah. Well, we've been doing basically Zoom virtual rehearsals every single class. We've been really lucky. All of our students have been mostly attending, and it's Mr. Haas and I are lucky to have each other and be able to do some sectionals and split up who's in what Zoom meeting when. And we're doing the old teaching to the camera, not hearing the students because they're all muted. And we're hoping that they're playing. We're hoping that they're playing exactly what we're asking them to. And but we're doing some Google Classroom video stuff as well. And we're working on a couple of virtual concerts for the end of the year so that we can share with the band community from each band. So that's what we're working on currently. The Wind Ensemble has something coming out soon. I don't know if you want to spoil that, Mr. Haas, but yeah, it's been going pretty well actually. Does not replace being in school though. We certainly miss everybody and miss being there.
We're going to save the Wind Ensemble thing as a surprise, but it's
cool.
If we hit $2,000, you will find out what the Wind Ensemble is doing.
Yeah.
How we doing on the voting, Mr. Luckenbill?
Well, do we have a countdown timer? We have 341 votes.
341 votes.
I opened it so that you could vote as many times you want in our window. And
oh, perfect. I'm sure none of the people who were in the videos are going to manipulate that.
So we'll see. We'll see.
Should we go another 30 seconds or a minute here?
All right, you got the timer.
Okay, I'll get the timer going.
Will, I appreciate all of your costume changes throughout this process.
Thank you.
That's effort and commitment.
That I was able to. I've been lucky to quarantine with my parents here, so I've been raiding some of my father's
Would they say
clothes.
we're lucky also?
Although, I mean, I do wear a Canadian tuxedo like 2 or 3 times a week, regularly. But
I did see some.
It's been a lot of fun.
I saw some comments on the stream in terms of they didn't know whether to watch the videos or Will's screen to see what he was wearing next.
I didn't realize that they had an option. I thought they could only. I'm glad I changed off screen because I didn't realize they could watch me. I thought it would only be on the screen, and then when it was our turn, it would come up to us. But good thing.
All right. Well. All right. How close? We got 494 votes right now.
All right. We'll go.
I'd love to see a little bit
10,
more money.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
6,
2, 1. All right, Mr. Luckenbill, do you want to do the honors?
I think Liam is going to display this pie chart here, so we'll see.
Pie charts! Yes, pie charts.
Here, I got to close the voting here. Not accept. All right, great. 567.
That's
567 votes.
When I look at this pie chart, I will let you know if the vote was correct or not.
Do you know how many total donations we had? Is that something that you can see?
How many? What the number of? I'll look at that right now. Do we want to say everybody's favorite? Is that something we want to do? I don't know. Maybe the judges. We got the judges.
Should we? Is the voting closed?
Voting is closed.
I think I gotta go with my boys in the melodica doors. We got the senior boys and then plus Q, but they crushed it. They crushed it here. They crushed it at band camp. So I'm gonna go with them.
Yeah, there's still. I mean, everything was cool, but I mean, it's so hard to say which one was the best one. There was an ocarina.
They need like different categories.
Guys, there were 10 videos. You can't pick one.
No, we're judges.
We would not do well on American Idol. How's our pie chart coming, Liam?
Up on what screen?
What screen? Where?
I do not see it. Oh, there we go.
There it is.
And the winner.
Please tell me it was yes.
Is who? Skylar? Skylar Clichy is our winner.
That is correct,
with
people.
The car dealership dancing.
I'm really glad that there wasn't a band that came in from Virginia that would ruin the whole thing.
Who is second place? The Melodica Doors.
Yes.
All right, 25% of the vote. You guys win $50. So I guess you could split that between the four of you. All right, and who's in third place? Marcus Ryan's Magic Trick.
Wow, all right, yes.
Marcus. 2 freshmen, right? Skylar and Marcus were both freshmen.
That's true.
Well done.
Some excellent magicking.
All right, Mr. Luckenbill, what's our final donation total?
Well, we're still at 1,115, so there's still time. Anybody can donate even after the stream. So head over to rhsbands.org and click that donate button.
All right, awesome. All right, so we've got at least $1,115 going to the North Jersey Center for Food Action. So this has been an amazing night. We want to quickly also thank Goya for covering our operating expenses for the year. Thank you very much to Goya. As always, they've been a a huge supporter of us for the past couple of years.
This event.
I want to thank all of the
event.
contestants. Right, it's not easy to put themselves out there like this and submit all the videos. Not only is their talent special, but then they got to actually make a video on top of that, which is not the easiest thing either. And lastly, I want to shout out the band council again. Kieran, Liam, Reagan, and Emma. All right, thank you guys for putting this together. Thank you to Mr. Luckenbill, Mr. Haas, you're amazing teachers. And thank you to James and Kate for judging with me.
Kate Tice! Kate Tice!
Thank you very much for inviting me. This was a ton of fun. I had a lot of fun. I was very nervous, but I think it went okay. And
nice wardrobe, Will.
Yep, this is the final wardrobe change. We got a little Tommy shirt. All right, so I think that's it.